What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and we have part 2 of the auto to manual conversion. Let's do it. Alright, I'm gonna take you guys underneath, show you what we got so far, where we left off. Right now I got the torque converter completely off. I'm getting ready to pull the rear main seal and install a new one. I just finished up putting the rear main seal on. It's looking really good. Getting ready to put the flywheel, clutch kit, and ARP flywheel bolts. We're back. I had to wait a few days for the new pressure plate bolts to come in. I could not find the ones that came with the kit. I got them from IPG Parts Speed Shop, so check those guys out. I've used them before. They got me my flywheel bolts, and they got these to me in 2 days. Shout out to those guys. I also went and picked up the torque wrench for my brother so we can get everything torqued down to spec. So I just finished up getting the old dowel pin out. It was pretty corroded, pretty stuck in there, so I took my Dremel and cut a line in it, pinched it with some needle nose, and was able to pull it out. Took me a little bit, but we got it. And you got the fresh dowel pin ready to go. So, alright, and we got the rear Hasport mount in. I wasn't able to get it on camera because the camera was charging, but we got some Permatex anti-seize lubricant that I'm gonna put on the ball joint for the throw out bearing right here. The spring is gonna clip in and it'll lock it into place, and it'll look something like that. All right, obviously it's not on there yet, but yeah, we got to put some anti-seize right here, and we'll put a little bit on here so to keep the throw-out bearing from seizing up on there, and it'll be able to slide nice and easily. So far we got the transmission in, and we have the Hasport mount in the back in. Gonna put the Hasport mount on the side here. We got all the Downstar hardware put in. Do have to get the T-bracket lined up. Alright guys, and we have the Hasport mounts all in. I had to wait to get some hardware. These two bolts have to get replaced, and I also had to get another bolt from Downstar. Shout out to those guys, customer service is amazing. They got it out to me less than 2 days, which is awesome. Got that bolt back there in. I had to use a longer one with a washer on the other side. So we're back and it's raining outside, so I figured I'd do something in the garage today, and I opened up the under suspension bushing kit that I got. So I went to the store and I got some sleeves and some hardware to put inside of the rubber bushings, and they fit perfectly. So I'm gonna use those. We're gonna get everything sanded down first, and then we're gonna spray it down with some Exo Rust Gloss Red. I got an extra set of hardware in case this set of hardware doesn't fit right, and to show you guys the difference between a EG D-Series shift linkage and a Del Sol specific D-Series shift linkage. They do have on the Del Sol a few more bends here where the EG one does not, and also here where the EG one doesn't, and the bend here and the EG one is flat. So these two bars are flat, which they run very parallel to the bottom of the car, keeps it very flat, as the Del Sol specific one kind of runs up into the chassis, into the tunnel underneath. So there's a difference, and also the Del Sol specific one is a little bit longer. We're back, and I wanted to show you guys how to do the 3-bolt on the driver's side. There's two ways. A lot of people will do it where they'll drill out the bottom of their mount and they'll use the original stud and just use 1 bolt up here. Or the other way is to remove the 2 studs that come out of the engine mount here and use a 2-bolt method and reverse the stud out. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I already did one. I'm gonna show you how to do this one. That was pretty quick. Honestly, it's not that difficult. So I was gonna be lazy and do it the other way where you just drill it out real fast and just use the original studs, but yeah, figured I'd do it the right way so I could use the nice hardware that Hasport provides with the mount. So. Just finished up spraying the shift linkage bars, and everything is looking really good. First time I ever used Exo Rust, and it's a paint and primer in one, and it works really good. I got it at True Value Hardware. Alright, and they're completely done. They're all dried up, and I actually taped off the swivel joint here and had it sprayed black, and then the rest of the bar red, and then the same for that. There's just blue tape around it. So once that's all off, I'll put the bushings and everything back in and get it put on the car. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. Stay tuned for the auto to manual part 3. But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe down below. And until next time, take care. Peace.